She once told me, "We're better off as friends." So when she walked away, I treated her like any other casual acquaintance. Now she's begging me to care the way I used to, but that fire's gone. Hey folks, quick pause before I dive into the story. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like if you enjoy these kinds of tales. Really helps the channel. So back to it. She's sitting there, glass of wine in hand, swirling it like this breakup line is just another throwaway comment. The soft glow of the apartment lights almost makes her look regretful, but I've learned not to trust appearances. 3 years together and this is what I get. A practiced line dressed up like a gift. I lean back in my chair, watching her closely. Her leg bounces against the hardwood floor, nerves buzzing under her skin. She wants something out of me. Tears, begging, maybe anger. Anything that proves I still care. Okay, I say finally. If that's what you've decided. Her eyebrows twitch. That wasn't the reaction she expected. You're just too much sometimes, she blurts out, words tumbling faster now. I need some space, time to figure out who I am. The way she says it feels rehearsed, like she's been practicing in front of a mirror. I sit quiet, nodding slowly, letting her squirm under the silence. The clock on the wall ticks louder than usual. I'll always love you, she adds, reaching for my hand across the table. Just not in that way. Her thumb rubs circles on my skin, the old comforting gesture that once felt warm. Now it just feels like her way of easing her own guilt. The place still smells like the garlic and herbs from the dinner I cooked an hour ago. I can't help but wonder, did she plan this whole breakup before or after she filled her plate? I get it, I say, slipping my hand out of hers. Even to me, my voice sounds steady. No hard feelings. Her face flickers, something complicated, then irritation. She was waiting for drama, tears, a meltdown. Instead, she's met with calm indifference, and it throws her off. You're taking this way too well, she snaps, frustration creeping into her tone. I shrug. What's there to take badly? You said we're better as friends. I'm just taking you at your word. She slams the glass down a little too hard, the clink sharp in the quiet room. I just thought you'd, I don't know, fight for us. That almost makes me laugh. So you're dumping me, but now you're mad I'm not arguing with you about it? Her cheeks flush. This wasn't her script. She wanted to be the strong one, walking away while I broke down. But I'm sitting there steady, and she's the one fumbling for control. I thought what we had meant more to you, she mutters, aiming low. It did, I admit. But I'm not gonna beg someone to stay when they've already decided to leave. The silence between us thickens. She opens her mouth like she's got something to say, then closes it. I can almost see the wheels turning, realizing maybe she miscalculated this whole thing. Finally, she pushes her chair back with a scrape. Well, I guess that's that. Guess so. She lingers, waiting for me to throw her the emotional lifeline she came here for. When I don't, she snatches her purse and heads for the door. I'll text you, she says over her shoulder. Sure, take care. The door clicks shut, leaving me with the hum of the fridge and the faint sound of traffic outside. I sit for a while, then grab my phone and order a pizza. Because honestly, I'm hungry. My life isn't ending, it's just shifting. 3 days later, the first text comes in. Hey, can we talk? I wait until after lunch to reply. Yeah, what's up? The typing bubble pops up, vanishes, then reappears. I just miss you. This feels so weird. I sip my coffee, staring at the screen. I know exactly what she wants. That I'll say I miss her too, that I've been dying inside without her, that I've been glued to my phone waiting for her to reach out. But truth is, I haven't. Yeah, breakups are weird, I send back. Her reply's immediate. Are you okay? Like really okay? I can almost feel the frustration in her words. She needs me broken, needs proof this decision cut me deep. I'm good, I text back. Went hiking yesterday. Weather was great. The bubble lingers for a full minute before finally spitting out, oh, that's good. 2 weeks later, my phone lights up at 1:17 a.m. I let it go to voicemail. The next morning, while making breakfast, I listen. Her words are slurred, glasses clinking in the background, her voice thick from crying. I don't get why you're being like this. We said we'd stay friends. Friends answer when their friends call. Around noon, I shoot her a text. Hey, "Saw I missed your call. Everything all right?" She replies 5 minutes later. "No, Jason and I got in a huge fight. I just really needed someone to talk to." Jason, the coworker she'd been messaging for months before we split. The one she swore was only a friend. "That sucks." I write back. "Hope you guys work it out." Bubble appears. Disappears. Then, "Are you serious? That's all you've got to say?" I wait an hour before replying. "What do you want me to say?" "I don't know. Maybe act like you care. Like what we had actually mattered." I put the phone down and finish my coffee. When I check again, 3 new messages wait for me. "You're really just going to ignore me now? This isn't what friends do." "Whatever. I see how it is." I don't reply. A month later, she texts again. "My lease is up. I could really use an extra set of hands this Saturday." I stare at the message, almost laughing at the nerve. "Can't." I type back. "Got stuff going on." "Doing what stuff?" She shoots back. Hours pass before another message comes through late at night. "You know, most people would at least make up a decent excuse. Most exes wouldn't ask their ex to help them move in with their new boyfriend." I type that out and hit send. The bubble dances. Disappears. Comes back. Then finally, "I just thought we were better than this." "Better than what?" Ask. Then acting like strangers. Like none of it mattered. I let it sit a long time before replying. "We're not strangers. We're friends. You said so yourself." "Friends help each other." She fires back. "Friends also respect it when someone says they're busy." I answer. She leaves me on read. After that, the messages come slower. Occasional check-ins like, "How are you?" That feel more like fishing than caring. I answer polite, vague, never giving her anything to hold on to. Then one night, she finally cracks. "I can't do this. You're so damn cold now. It's like you're a completely different person." I stare at my phone, weighing my response. Finally, I type, "No, I'm the same guy. You're just seeing me from another angle." She looks at me, frowning. "What's that supposed to mean?" "It means you don't get the same version of me anymore. You wanted a downgrade, and that's exactly what you got." She doesn't reply, but I know her well enough. Silence is just her way of regrouping, trying to figure out how to get back control of a game she doesn't understand anymore. And I also know she'll try again because people like her always do. The first real crack comes on my birthday. At 8:03 a.m. A text pops up. "You didn't even say happy birthday." I wait until after work to reply. "Oh damn, that's today? Happy birthday." Her answer is immediate. "You never forgot before." I can picture her face perfectly. Those wide eyes, that wounded look she always gives when the world doesn't bend to her expectations. I used to dread that look. Now it just doesn't matter. "Sorry." I type back. "Been busy." The typing bubble pops up, disappears, then finally, "Jason forgot too. I spent the whole day alone." There it is. I don't answer. By week 6, the calls start. First it's drunk, slurred voicemails I delete without listening. Then it's midday calls I let roll to voicemail. And finally, it's the 3 a.m. panic ringtone, the one that used to mean something was urgent. This time, I silence my phone and go back to sleep. In the morning, I see 17 missed calls and 1 lonely text. "I needed you last night." I pour coffee, take a sip, and reply, "Everything okay?" But no, it's not. "Jason and I broke up. I was a mess and you couldn't even answer your phone." The sunlight feels warm coming through the kitchen window. I sip again. "That sucks." I text back. "You should call a friend." She types for a full minute before sending, "I was calling a friend." "Oh right, well I was asleep. Try a therapist." A few days later, she shows up at my apartment. Her mascara's smudged. Her hair's a mess. She smells like smoke and that vanilla perfume she used to wear just for me. "You're ignoring me," she says, voice shaking. I lean against the doorframe. "No, I've been answering your texts." "You know what I mean." Her hands ball into fists. "This isn't how friends act." Her chest is rising too fast. Her eyes scanning my apartment like she's searching for pieces of us. Photos, mugs, little leftovers of our life together. But there's nothing left. "You're right," I say calmly. "Friends don't unload on each other at midnight. Friends don't cross boundaries. Friends don't show up demanding I fix their problems." Her face twists. When did you turn into such an emotionless robot? Since you told me we were better as friends. I fold my arms. This is what that looks like. She opens her mouth, then shuts it. And I see it hit her, the truth. This isn't some game. I'm not trying to make her jealous. This is just who I am now. You don't get to hate me for treating you exactly how you ask to be treated. I tell her. Tears start spilling, real ones this time. Not the staged kind she used to use to reel me back in. You were supposed to. Her voice cracks. Supposed to what? Ask. Stick around as your backup plan? Wait around in case Jason didn't work out? She doesn't answer. Doesn't have to. The silence says enough. Finally, I step back and nod toward the door. You should go. For a second, I think she'll fight it. But then her shoulders sag and all the fight drains out. As the door closes behind her, I realize something strange. I'm not mad. I'm not even sad. I just feel nothing. A week later, her last text shows up. Maybe we could try again. I stare at it for a while before replying. Nah, we're better as friends, remember? Then I block her number. The sun's shining. I've got plans with people who actually want me around. And just like that, I'm free. 6 months later, I see her in a coffee shop. She's sitting alone by the window, staring into a half-empty cup. No Jason, no friends, just her and a book she isn't reading. That same vanilla perfume hangs in the air like a ghost. I think about walking out. Instead, I order my drink and wait at the far end of the counter. When the barista calls my name, she looks up. Her eyes widen. Hope, panic, shame, all in an instant. Her lips part like she might say something. I give her a polite nod, the kind you'd give a neighbor you barely know. Then I take my coffee and walk out without looking back. Later, mutual friends tell me things I don't even ask to hear. She asks about you, says she's not doing great. That Jason guy really did a number on her. Says, you changed. I never reply. Not my business anymore. A year after the breakup, a new notification pops up on my phone. Instagram follow request. Her profile picture looks different. Dark hair, tired eyes. I swipe it away. That night, another notification. A message request. I saw your post about the promotion. Congrats. You always said you'd get there. I delete it unread. The last time I hear her name is at a holiday party. An old coworker mentions she's dating some finance guy now. But she still brings you up sometimes. They add. Says you were the one that got away. I laugh into my beer. Nah, I didn't go anywhere. She's the one who left. The conversation moves on. The music gets louder. And just like that, she's gone again. One night while I'm cooking dinner, the doorbell rings. Through the peephole, I see a delivery guy holding roses, her favorite. I don't answer. An hour later, my phone buzzes. Unknown number. Did you get them? I block it. The flowers stay outside all night, wilting. By morning, I toss them in the dumpster on my way to work. Somewhere along the way, I stopped counting the days. Stopped waiting. Stopped caring. Turns out the best revenge isn't anger. It's peace. And I finally got mine. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, drop a like, and let me know what you think in the comments.